Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I want to share how easy it is to create a web plugin using Cursor. So I wanted to thank Rohan Shravan from School of AI for introducing me to the Cursor. So Cursor is an AI assistant which will help us to quickly build software by interacting with LLM using prompts. So today I wanted to share a web highlighter plugin that I have built so quick. I never imagined that I could build web plugin this fast. So with the help of coding assistant such as Cursor, I'm able to build this web highlighter plugin very quickly. I want to share how this will be helpful for me and others to capture the notes while we're doing the web browsing and help these highlight sections organized in a better way for later use. So I just opened here two websites that I want to share how this web plugin works very quickly. So this web plugin is an added to the web browser as an extension. And I made this panel UI as a floating, which means that it can be hovered across the screen as we wanted to place it such a way that it won't obstruct the contents of the web page. A quick summary of the how the UI layout has been designed. We have this option to minimize or expand the panel, and this will have the color selection choice, highlight choices for the colors for the end user to select. So we have certain tag categories that one can use, and let's suppose I want to capture this as a review, which I want to use it further. I selected the color and then the tag. Now the next step is to select the text on the web page and click highlight. And you could see that the text on the web page is highlighted in the color we selected. And not only that, the tag that we have used earlier is also tagged to the selected component of the website. And I also implemented a storage and memory system for the each session for the end user to organize and structure their highlighted content for a later purpose. It also helps the user to specify what is the session is about by selecting here and click save, so that all the files that are generated from this session will have those tags and location enabled for the easy retrieval for later management. So now we will go further down. Let's suppose the user wants to capture one more thing as an different category. We'll select the category from the panel here and maybe perhaps a different color. Now the user selects this and click highlight section. Now this second highlight got appended to the storage what we have. And if the user completes, let's suppose a longer website and wanted to see what are the different sections that got highlighted before, the user can simply scroll through the tree on the UI panel on the here and can select any part of the highlight where the plugin will take the user to the section where that highlight had appeared in the website. And also it will also categorize each of these tags with the category that we mentioned. Let's suppose we wanted to capture something as a for a later review. For example, I choose a different color for this and select this, or perhaps I'll first define the category for later review, and then we'll just select this section which I wanted to refer to a later time and click highlight. Now the tag later review is available. Now we can bring that up into the selection mode, and I can even choose further to add under that same category. Now we have captured a different highlighted sections that user wants to review or organize the content. Now we have an option to save the all the selections as an HTML file by clicking this button. We can also create memory cards for us to later review what all we have selected. This will helps to um, read better have a better retention using spaced techniques where we can review the selected highlights in a week or one day later, etc. I'm going to show you a couple of functionality of those. So, like, for example, if I selected the first highlight, I can scroll here and click on create memory card. So over here it opens up a pop-up window to create that memory card, and here we can define, or I'll calling it like an introduction to the vibe coding. And then here I have an option to specify and edit the content that is selected from the web page. So I'll call it in definition, and I can even add further more details as required. And we could see that the tag category that we tagged here is already appeared here for us for future reference. Now I click on save memory card, which will allow me to uh, provide the location where I can organize the content. For now, I'm keeping it to the default, and it saved that particular file over there. Now let's look at um, another search thing. For example, if I scroll down and go to the recent one that I created here, and I wanted to create a memory card from this thing, the same way we can create this and specify that this is for perhaps like a review one. And same way I can just save it to the in the same way as before. Now we could see that these are organized in particular location for future purpose. Now, not only that, if I just click on further links, the entire session that we're currently working, all the highlights are still retained and stored in our temporary memory. And I can keep adding the other articles that links that we opened up in the particular session. And I want to just show you how I can expand maybe perhaps this thing. So let me select this. Right now we have this, and I'll click highlight. Now this additional node that we selected just now got added to the rest of the session. And I can create a memory card using that, and I can do some edits as required, of course. And this is what YC info, I'll call it, and for the future reference. And I was clicked on save. Now we have migrated across multiple web panels or web links, but still we are able to organize all our content at one place. And even if I go back, I wanted to know from where this came up, it still understands that location within the web page, which helps the user to identify which section this highlight came from. Now I wanted to show you how I can save this entire session as I click save highlights. It'll ask us to specify where do it wants to save it as a HTML. And if I just go there and open that, so I'll just minimize this panel for a second. So all that session notes what we have saved, the sections, highlights, and then which URL it came from, what are the category of a tag and timestamp have been organized, captured here. We can later feed this to the LLM to generate summaries or take notes and prepare our study plan for later use. So likewise, we could see um, the memory cards that we have saved just now. So likewise, we could just use this to review it later time. Some of these cards, let me show you some other cards that we have created. So this is what the other initial website that we had from which we created these memory cards. So all these are available at one place for the user to organize the content, review the content, and use it for future purpose. We can also have multiple tabs enabled at same time, and we can create this special each tag or each website. We can choose what are the different ways we can organize the content. And here I wanted to here I opened one of the famous paper on transformers. Attention is all you need. Let's suppose I'm studying this. I wanted to save, highlight couple of sections here. I can just continue with the same way like I have done before. and I can just use different colors here and maybe different categories to select. And then I can the same way I can just continue with the process, and I can create another HTML for this second link, and this will organize the contents of the um, this particular website that we have. And we have it not only does that, as I hover around the each of the highlighted section, it will tell, you could see the pop-up message that is appearing, that will tell is it note category or the insight that we have given the highlights for. And likewise, this has potential for us to combine multiple. You can read all these multiple highlight sources from different web links and create our own custom study plan. All right. So I'm very excited to see how we can build a lot of productivity assistant tools using Cursor or Agentic AI, which will help ease out and organize your content in a much better way for future references. I'm so excited to expand this plugin further as the next steps to include multimodal agentic input capability, which can help me to organize, which helps me to organize the content from multiple data sources. So with that, I'm ending this session today. Thank you so much. Have a great day.